The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Isak. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries the terrific header. Oh, crossbar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Llorente, Oman do have a chance to counter here. Opts for safety. And it's Zanetti. Chooses to go cross-field. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. Luis Suarez. Suarez going face-to-face with his great rival. Aims beyond... Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is good alertness. And it's Llorente. Foot in. Llorente, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Alonso. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
Oh, smashing head! It's hit the upright. Danger averted for now. And here's Isak, and this is Mohamed Salah. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really nicely played.
Oman truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Zola. Pirlo. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Neymar. Oh, that was vital.
Romario really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Nedved trying to keep this in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Those of you making their
It's
way
a dressing
home on
room
public
that
transportation
needs
today,
rousing at
please watch the
half-time
screen
because in
for train
truth they've
departure
not
times
really
from
been
all
at it
local
so
major
far.
stations.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Oman can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Romario. He gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Romario. He's a sharp little ball here. Isak. He's come in hard. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating.
He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Neymar. Zanetti. That is a brilliant interception. That's been cut out, well played. Shot could be on.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He is through here. Distributed tidily. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. the great escape.
And here's Suarez, Del Piero. He's in space and looking for options. The ball goes in. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Oman. Number 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Neymar.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, look at the space here.
Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Donatoni. Now he's got space here. He's cut it out.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Everything is for free. I did not even pay $1.
Gives him offside.
I got him in free trial, free gift.
Baresi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Platini, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rijkaard getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a good run down the right. And it's Pirlo. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Shevchenko.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Vieira. And it's with the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko. And it's played in. Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Brazil have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Romario. Oman finding their passes. Picked out, it's Alonso! Can he spark a counter here? Jose. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well,
Llorente is fouled. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oman with the corner, there first. They've played it short. And it's Neymar. Chiellini. Neither side yet able to find the net. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Looking to play him in, and a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has been clubbed away. Baresi. And this is Romario.
Romario really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Isak. And that interception was most necessary. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Rijkaard with the short one. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but...
He's got full! Harmlessly behind. Llorente. Oman are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Now Neymar. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Seedorf. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Messi. Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Romario is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Koundé, Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Eze. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Llorente kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oman looking to go into the break, 1-0 up.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oman have the chance to go the other way. That's really well manoeuvred. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's Romario. Pelé. Eze. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great vision. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Oman have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Mohamed Salah, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Rijkaard.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gear. Chance! That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Zanetti. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Llorente.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a good-looking delivery. Firmly met. It's a lovely, neat pass. No way through there. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Out to the right. Baresi, a picture of focus and alertness. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is good strength. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Salah. He is just caressing the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's had it nicked away. Nice control. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. Eze! It's hit the uprights. He's got a goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Brazil grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Brazil really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Isak. Romario. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oman get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Chiellini tries to clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Saliba is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Xavi Alonso. Turan. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oman can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
the fans have pulled out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? And this is Mohamed Salah.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sergi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Romario going about things with real menace.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Isak. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. That's a good... And the shot! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Rui Costa. Rui Costa. He's cut it out. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Zanetti going full tilt down the left. Isak tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Rui Costa. Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. And this is Iniesta. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iniesta. He's in a great position here. Xavi Alonso.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Llorente. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Mohamed Salah. Romario. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Baresi. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Llorente has it out wide and in space. He's picked his way through. In by Llorente. He's got tall. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Romario.
Oman really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Shoots! It's loose. And Romario! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oman with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. It's going to be another corner, I think. Oman have their second corner now. They've played it short. And here's Xabi Alonso. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Time and again they are repelled. Good play on the left-hand side here. And there's green grass ahead of him. James is looking to influence the game from out wide. Al Nassr finding their passes.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
The referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Please look at the screen for information on how to find
The second half then, just getting going.
Oman are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Romario. Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Makaleli. Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Rijkaard. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso. Looking for the run. Llorente. He's found a way through. Chance to deliver. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's picked out the run. Zanetti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has not gone well. He won't be happy with that one.
The
Baresi.
attendance for this match was
And it's Xabi Alonso.
52,044.
And it's Llorente. Just about up to the hour now. Rijkaard. And Neymar. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Played in, but he gets big! He's scored! And they're back in front! Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe. Oman still have the cards to affect this game. Floated through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Number 25. Thiago.
Pass is just off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. Out to the left it goes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the right. Pull it. That's tidy. Lovely, now then.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Llorente carries the ball down the right.
Oman clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Xabi Alonso. Thuram wins the duel this time. Played over towards the opposite flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baresi looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Llorente. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Into the last 5 minutes. And they've got a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Vieira. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Great ball, and he's in here.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Good ball, good take. Showing good feet. And it's Conte. And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Oman.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running...
Shot a goal! Goal! Japan! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Xavi Alonso. Look at this. Alonso! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Neymar. He has a look up. And oh, smashing header! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with depth. Takes a shot! And now the breakaway. Irwin, spread out to the left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Substitution in progress.
Oman making their first change very early on.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Neymar. Romario. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lovely bit of skill. Bale deals with that comfortably. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Oman are down to 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Neymar. Pinches it off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Jordan Henderson. Played for Chiellini. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Neymar. Salah. Passes short and sharp. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Mohamed Salah. That'll be a throw. And it's Henderson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oman making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, and they can counter here. Spread it left. Now it's Hullet. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's claimed by the keeper. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Chiellini. Baresi. And it's Henderson. Now it's Isak. Now it's Romario. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gullit picks it up out wide. And that has been knocked clear. And he's there to retrieve it.
Oh, really well played.
Fired deep towards the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Isak. Oh, this is Romario. Bale. Out to the left it goes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Oman can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Japan, number 24, Toure.
Oman get the ball rolling for the second period.
Number 6.
Oman have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Collar, he's going for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Donatoni, Chiellini. And this is Gullit. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Jordan Henderson. And here's Mohamed Salah. And this is Romario. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It is a corner. Oman with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Corner number 2 then. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Now, can he find a finish? Japan have the chance to go the other way. 60 minutes played. Donadoni. Probing pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oman perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Isak.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Bullet. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oman looking to pass their way through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Substitution for Japan. Number 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 15.
Romario.
Here is Owen.
It's a great
Number
gallop down the
13.
right-hand side.
Coming on the field.
And that interception
Number
was
7.
most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Number 18.
That's a throw.
Ibrahimovic. Substitution.
And he goes cross-field. Oman have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Oman clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bergomi. Collar looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has left him in a heap. Baresi is the guilty party there. Bale, lovely pass, but can he get there? Could be danger here. The cross climbs up big. It's there. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, that's... and he shoots! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Desperate defending required here.
Substitution for Japan, number 10, Gullit. Coming on the field is number 88, Del Piero. Four added minutes has been indicated.
Well, there's the clearance. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And this is Bale. Shoots! Well, that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Balde, Oman do have a chance to counter here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
That's an imaginative pass. Robertson. Ball is over the line. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Neymar. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that has left him in a heap. Chiellini with a definite foul there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Zanetti. Oman controlling the possession in this early phase. And here's Mohamed Salah. Raul. Robertson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Isaac. Xavi Alonso. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Koundé. Xavi Alonso. Kukçu. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Romario. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And he's cut it out. That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. Climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And the finish! They've scored! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Oman are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Romario. It's a mighty effort! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oman are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. He looked rushed, he should have...
Ah, he's given it away! Lee Kang in. Can he finish? Xavi Alonso. Now it's Isak. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, he's just misjudged that one. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Great vision. He's shifting through... And Romario! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oman find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Xavi Alonso. Played out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neatly clipped into space. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rijkaard. Batistuta. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Oman very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Howson makes the interception. And they've got rid. Defending was strong and firm. Raul. He's found a way through. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absent, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me.